It's pretty intense. I'm so excited because guess what? We've got our buddy Corndan coming on in. Now, Corndan is making pizza dough, so I don't know if he'll be in chat quite yet. He's a little... Whoa, Corndan, you are here.
I'm here.
Wow.
I am here.
I'm impressed. How's the
I
pizza?
know. It's rising.
Oh, no. The pizza
I
rises once again.
Yeah, I start the dough now so that I go back and do everything after Kusogr4nde.
Yeah, that's a good plan. You are an intelligent human being. I'm so glad. Yeah, I mean, you are given this game still. What game do we have today?
So we have a game. It's a return from Kusogr4nde 3. Tried out for the NES.
You're sometimes clicking out a little bit. I'm wondering. Let's both get out of the call and get back in. We'll let people stew a little bit to see what they think about this. Okay, hopefully we get a better server. Just one sec. Hello, Conrad.
Is this better?
No, but I've got something that could fix it. Let's try that. Okay, talk to me, baby.
Okay, is this better? I blame Discord, honestly.
That's probably a good thing to blame. Yeah, I'm still hearing the clipping a little bit, though.
Oh, it's clipping, okay. That I can fix.
Well, clipping and, what is it? Cutting out, like, I don't know. Also...
Yeah, this should be a little bit... Hopefully.
Hopefully. Well, that's okay. You know what? It bites, but what bites more is Drac's Night Out.
Night Out's such a nice game. It's so fun. It's so bad.
I mean, I really enjoy it. It's beautiful. It wasn't a terrible transition, chat. Deal with it. Oh my gosh. Corndan, you see this? You see this? Chat gives me a hard time. We've got Drac's Night Out. It's a Reebok game.
It is a Reebok game. It's weird.
Yeah, I agree it's weird. You've been trying to give this out for so long. It's kind of ridiculous.
Like, all of round 4 trying to give this out. Like, if anybody had anything that was, you know, lower end of points, I tried to give this out. And one in every match I GM'd did this.
Yeah. This is quasi-unbearable. I'm gonna go ahead and... You're not unbearable. Let me see if I can play around with a couple settings real quick, Corndan. Join my voice call probably in 1 or 2 minutes if you can.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so welcome to... This is being done. Well, let's see. Corndan's no, Corndan himself is not unbearable. He's a good guy. Okay. Well, we'll try that again, and maybe it'll sound better. I see oh my gosh. You know what? Our 4 players are full lizards. Juna, Sai, and the Big Mike. These 4. We've had them recently, but that's because we've had tie-breaking matches, and all of these players were doing pretty good in the tiebreaker. Took second. Okay, Corndan, you're back.
I am.
Okay, hopefully that works. And if it doesn't, then we'll live with it. I'll just mute you whenever you get intolerable.
So all the time.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm joking. I'm joking, Corndan.
Oh, I know.
I'm glad you do. So, you obviously enjoy Dracula because we got Drac's Night Out. What do you have a favorite Dracula movie? Do you like Dracula movies?
Well, you know, I don't know if it's the Castlevania show on Netflix has been really good.
Okay. I need to watch.
I mean, the old Dracula stuff, that's really good. You really should go watch it.
Okay. What am I doing? Okay, I'm just working on
I don't
getting...
know what they're...
I hear corn, child.
Yeah.
Child of the corn, how you doing?
And Dana, am I in fact a Drac? Well, I didn't see myself in the mirror today, so if I had to hazard a guess, I would say
You might be a Dracula. That's kind of terrifying. But it's true. That's how Draculas work.
it's a possibility.
Yeah.
If you look at yourself in the mirror, you might be a Dracula.
By the way, everybody who's here, I want to let you know that we've got something special coming up after the match. You should not leave right away. I'll probably also be doing a stream after that, but the special stuff is going to be fun. You should definitely stay and check it out.
100. I have seen the special stuff. You want the special stuff?
You want the special stuff, yes. Yeah, I know. I'm giving you something special. This never happens. I forgot to set it up, so I'll try to set it up during the match.
Because welcome to Kusogr4nde, guys.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll probably be fine.
Probably.
Maybe. Say, do you have push to talk enabled?
No, I don't.
Try push to talk for a bit. Let's see if that helps. If you can, if you don't mind.
I mean, maybe I might.
Wow. Let me know when you've got it enabled, and then we can definitively...
Enabled.
You do?
Yeah?
Okay. Talk a little bit. I want to hear you.
Well, no, you really don't want to hear me, but I can talk for that'll help while you're setting things up and we're screwing it up.
Okay, I am pretty sure it is Discord being dumb today. Because it sounds the same. So, hello everybody, Discord's a dummy face, and we're gonna punch it. You know what, let's not punch Discord, that would be mean. Let's punch Dracula instead. Say, in this game, I believe you play as Dracula, is that right?
That is true. But I'm pretty sure it's the Monopoly-verse version of Dracula.
The Monopoly-verse version. Why do you say that?
Because it's made by Parker Brothers.
Oh my gosh, it is. I didn't even realize that. Wow. Parker Brothers, thank you so much for bringing us the bounty of video games that we have today, which is 1. You don't really need a huge bounty when it comes to Dracula, you know?
You just need, you know, Boris Karloff. That's all you need.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Well, I've been trying to think. I had a vampire class in college, Corndan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And let me just tell you, we're going to see how accurate this is, because I am a vampire scholar. I want you to know this.
Is that so?
Sure. I wrote a paper about vampires for that class, so yeah, I'm gonna say I'm a scholar of vampires.
Okay. Well, let's find out your vampire facts as we go.
Okay. We will. We've got a lot of vampire facts.
I'm really hoping they are as informative as the Utah facts.
They'll be more informative. I actually majored in vampires.
Okay.
Maybe I am a major vampire myself.
It's possible.
Yeah, you don't know, Corndan. You don't know until it happens.
Well, that would explain how you know how to be a Dracula.
I so know how to be a Dracula. Okay, I've got the 4 streams up, and I think everything is set up as good as I can get right now. So let's go ahead and check out the music on June's side. Ah! This is scary music. Oh my gosh. This is too scary for me. Man,
It's too spooky.
yeah, I want to buy some shoes and run away with this. Oh, it's working.
I mean, this is the music for it. It's not that bad.
Okay, I'm letting them know that I'm ready. We may, just because there are some... Let's see. Okay, I'm just asking Sai real quick because the aspect ratio looks a little bit different from everybody else. I don't know. If I have to recapture, I have to recapture. That's what a true Dracula would do. Dracula would not stop the match for small reasons. Hello, Windrider Shiva. Welcome. Yes, we are just about ready to begin. Come, everybody. Come, chillax, kick back. Kusogr4nde is going to be making pizza in the background, and it's going to be great.
Well, I'm going to be making pizza after the match.
Oh.
It's about 4 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So you got to let it rise for a while.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just imagining you're making pizza during this. Okay. So I'm working on getting confirmation from everybody that they're ready. If you have any vampire, bat, shoe emotes, is there anything else that really shows up?
Reeboks. If you have a Reebok specific emote, that'd be great. What else? Bats, wolves. They're wolves. They're villagers.
They're butts. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's definitely accurate.
Okay, spam away because I'm doing the countdown in Discord. Spam those emotes until we get started. Come on, I want to see them. Ooh, spooky stuff. I like spooky stuff. Okay. This is my favorite part of the match.
What, seeing what people come up with?
Yeah. Okay. It looks like our players are getting started.
Alright, welcome to the Monopolyverse, people, where Dracula is sponsored by Reebok. And that is not a joke, that is actually real. Reebok pumps are really in this.
Oh yeah. They're essential. They're absolutely essential to this game.
They are. They're a speed boost. And Reebok sponsored this to help it get made. Now, this game was never actually released, I believe, because it ran out of money. But I don't remember. But the prototype we have is absolutely complete.
And it's actually a pretty fun game. I know, like, we make fun of it because it's a Reebok Dracula video game. But I really enjoy this game, like, unironically.
It's not good.
Oh, no.
But it is kind of fun. I don't disagree. So what they have to do is go to Dracula's coffin, right? It's midnight. Dracula wants to find Mina. And you got to find Mina in the village by 6 a.m. So you have to go all the way down through the... through his castle, down to the village to find Mina.
Okay.
And then, then you gotta find Mina the next day and so forth. There's like 4 or 5 castle levels, I think. 3 or 4 maybe.
Okay.
And so, now, people know you're Dracula, so the villagers have come out to come, beat you.
To beat you?
Basically.
Punch
right?
in the
they don't
face.
want you here, because you're a Dracula. And so, as you're going down the floor, you can see all the villagers. Now, you can get by the villagers in two ways. You can spring traps and stuff on them, like ghosts and swords and all of that.
Yeah.
And you can also hypnotize them and get by, and then you can suck their blood. And you need blood to go hypnotize people. And if you get enough of that, you can actually transform into a bat and be invincible for a while.
Man, yeah, I remember people turning into bats before. Whoa, is Full Lizards already out now? He opened a door.
It's a secret door.
Oh, okay. Do you have to go in those?
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
My understanding is just a bonus.
Yeah, from what I understand as well, you didn't give them any manual because one doesn't exist. So
it doesn't exist.
They're just trying to figure out what to do at this point.
So you can see where Full Lizards has gotten enough blood to become a bat.
Ooh.
So the way that you can suck the blood is to basically.
I know how to suck blood.
Do you?
Yeah,
but,
you bite their neck.
Our audience.
Oh,
Right,
our
but
audience.
you
Okay.
have to get them to expose their neck.
Oh, yeah, and to do that, you have to hypnotize them, right?
No, you have to hit them with the traps.
Oh. Wouldn't that kill them, though?
Well, I mean, once you suck their blood, do you care if they're alive?
I mean, you've got a good point, but, you know, the police don't really like a lot of bodies lying around in your castle.
Well, you know what? If the police show up, you suck their blood too, and then this isn't an issue.
Oh, good point. Yeah. So hypnotizing doesn't actually do anything except stop them for a little while.
Exactly. What you need is like what's on June's side, right, where they are like kneeled down like that.
Okay.
That's what they have to be.
I like the punching glove. Dracula's got nice taste in this game, is what I'd say. Sucks their blood. Yes. Oh, Dan, this isn't Paschetti, it's worms. See, if you hypnotize people, you can convince them of different things. It's fun.
So basically, an old quote that you guys used of me describing how to do my game is pretty applicable here, except it's the other way around. B jumps, A does the other stuff, and all of that. But I actually gave them controls. But
yeah,
not much.
That was kind.
I didn't tell them how any of it works.
You know, I feel like fall damage is a lot more deadly against Dracula than in real life.
Well, so what this game tells you that the movies and the book don't tell you about Dracula is Dracula is allergic to fall damage.
Oh no! Oh,
and so Dracula can only be a bat for so long, right? At which point in time, Dracula goes back to being, bats aren't allergic to fall damage.
True.
But Dracula's allergic to fall damage.
I'm just trying to think. So what's the overall goal in this game? They're trying to get to the very bottom of Dracula's tower, right?
Right. So for each stage, there's two components, right? There is the first one of getting to the bottom of Dracula's castle, because Dracula, like anybody, likes a good view, and so Dracula sits at the top of his tower.
Okay, that's smart.
Right, which is pretty reasonable, I think. And but the problem with that is that all of these villagers, right, can now come up Dracula's tower.
Yeah.
And so, they don't like Dracula because he's a Dracula. And I mean, they could be mistaken, you could be a good Dracula.
Yeah, it's true. I think we are. I mean, despite all the deaths. Despite the murders.
So,
By the way, look at Full Lizard. Full Lizard has a green background. I believe
Yeah,
that is progress, or at least moving into a different section of this castle.
it's moving into a different section.
Okay. Juno
So,
was also on this
progress
earlier.
because- right, so if you move essentially left and right, like there's basically like 3 towers, is the best way of putting it.
Uh-oh. It's like
so
Lord
you
of the
can see
Rings,
doors
except
between-
+1.
Yeah, so like you can see Full Lizards, there's that door in the upper left-hand corner. So if Full Lizards was to go through that door, he would be back in red. So the progress is still horizontal, right? In this case, you know, for going further and further down.
Gotcha. Horizontal isn't vertical?
Yeah, you knew what I meant.
Oh, I love it. I'm honestly, I think that there's a lot of death going on. I think you have a time limit as well, right?
Yes, you have to get to Mina, who is like the only person in the village who apparently doesn't hate Dracula's, by 6 a.m.
Okay, by 6 a.m. Wow. I guess
So-
it's probably summer, not winter.
So, Full Lizards is on the second part of the level, right, to take the horse-drawn carriage to the village and then go find Mina. And you can talk to the villagers, and they'll maybe help you out. Some of them do. Some of the houses will help you out. So the important thing to note, right, is for every level that you do of the tower, and there are 5 of those, the map for the village stays exactly the same.
Okay.
But everything in it is randomly set. So there's 3 items: clovers, lamps, and keys. The keys will get you in buildings. The clovers will unlock gates. So there are gangs. Full of Lizards is completely finding there are gangs of people that'll go around. There's also single villagers you can talk to, and
Yep.
the villagers that look like they're pushing carts, right, will give you information.
Like, is it actually helpful information? I would be worried about talking to them since everything kills you. Full Lizards is wandering around a graveyard. You're not going to find your girlfriend in a graveyard, okay? She's very much alive.
Yes. So the game, I believe, does have infinite continues,
Okay.
and so Full Lizards will still be on this location, right, until you can die by, obviously. I think the continues go until you run out of nighttime, I think is what it is.
Ah.
We'll find out, I'm sure.
So I'm taking a look, by the way. One of the guys who worked on this, it was a team of 2, and one of the people who worked on this worked a lot on different NHL games, and John Madden helped program a lot of those. He's Mark Lesser.
Well, I mean, clearly you can see the John Madden influences
I mean,
here.
the shoes, right?
Right.
You gotta have good shoes. You can't just run around and, not have good shoes in football. I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Apparently this other guy, Rex Bradford, helped in some way with Red Dead Redemption. And also British Open Championship Golf. It's a good combination there. A little biometrically opposed, but pretty cool.
But yeah. But so, essentially with where they're at, there are houses, so you can find people that'll tell you where, like, directionally, what direction Mina is. And full of lizards isn't talking to any of the people just wandering the street, which is where they could get some of that information.
Okay, there's the guy with the cart full of lizards avoiding him. Dracula departs his castle and races toward town in his cottage. It looks like Sai is making some progress too.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that people are going to be a little bit stuck on this town section for a while.
This is the segment that caused the biggest set of issues the first time we gave this out.
Oh, yeah.
We gave this out and there were only 2 people in this. And we were stuck on this section for a while.
I loved it. This game is just a classic. Honestly, it's kind of fun because it's got different styles between sections of the game, and while it feels like it should be a platformer, you really can't jump in it. I don't know. It's its own game.
I think it's interesting. I don't think it was necessarily played well, right? I don't think it was made well. But I do think that they tried to do some good things with it.
Yeah, it looks like the biggest reason that they had a hard time with this game was because of funding. Eventually, they tried to get a sponsorship with Reebok, and the developers weren't in love with that, but they're like, okay, whatever, let's go ahead and do that. And it just wasn't enough. I guess Reebok gave them like $5. They're like, put our shoes in.
Well, they probably put their shoes in to be like, hey, see, look, Reebok, we can put your shoes in.
Yeah, Reebok's like, we give you a gold star for that. We like our shoes. That's about it.
So I think if I were full of lizards or Sai, the first thing I think I would try to do is, right, you already know you can go suck the blood of villagers and stuff because you've been doing it all the way through.
Yeah.
Right? And you know that the mobs just kill you on touch. So I think I would try to go target one of the single people anyway.
Okay. Approach them from behind.
Well, like Cadus is right. The first thing I would try to do is find a grandma to kill. It worked in Techno Cop.
Oh my gosh, Corndan! Wow. Please don't. I think I would try doors.
Yeah, I mean... And that's what Sai is doing, like, walking up to all the doors.
Yeah, have any of them done anything? I don't think so. Honestly, until you can figure out that you can go into some of the doors, it's really rough. But maybe it's only one door that you can go into. I don't remember.
No, there are other doors and stuff you can go into.
Like, you gave them a list of controls, right?
Yeah, that's all I gave them. I didn't give them the map or anything for this. I didn't give them anything else, right? So what I gave them was that the A button hypnotizes villagers and sucks bloods and pulls levers and switches.
It doesn't say anything about doors.
No, because you just walk into the doors.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you had that special little caveat to avoid giving them specific information. Thank you. You know, that sort of is the thing with Kusogr4nde, though. You gotta try everything. You gotta try. And sometimes the rules of the game will change. And in this overhead section, they've definitely changed. The guys with the carts are your friends.
I'll be right back to them real quick.
Okay, go ahead. Go work on pizza. I'm not too worried about Juna and the Big Mike right now. They're behind, but if they can figure out the town section faster than Sai and Full Lizards, that will be a good amount of progress. Sai is trying to go in all of these doors. Smart move. I think that's a good, like, sign of at least trying to understand what this game wants you to do. Unfortunately, it takes a long time to try every single door in the village. Oh, geez. Sai, watch out. There's a group of angry men down there. And Big Mike is moving on. Apparently there are some discolored spots on some of the houses that Cadis is pointing out. I'm trying to look. I don't see any.
You can see one on Sai's screen.
Oh, like the top of the house?
Yep.
But Sai tried to go in. I don't know. Big Mike is game over. Oh no, he is not extremely happy about that. So how many continues do you have in this game?
As far as I know, it's infinite. Until you get to 6 a.m. See, here's the thing. Your clock, right, you know what time it is?
Yes.
Doesn't change, right? Doesn't reset every time you continue.
I mean, why would it?
Well, I mean, you know, if you were starting over, it would, right? But if you're going to continue, it's just like moving on, right? Dracula's invincible in town. He just turns into a bat or something that poofs and comes back.
Yeah.
And so,
okay.
What I've noticed though is,
Yes.
and I'm curious because I think June will do it when the time comes, right? Nobody has been checking the status while they're in the village, because I think it gives you a map.
Like, Sai is kind of looking at the status on occasion. Oh, geez. Yeah, this village section is being a huge pain.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and take a look. Okay, floor 27. Oh my gosh, this game FAQ's walkthrough.
Yeah, it's not real great.
No, like some of them, floor 6, those Reeboks are made for walking, so move along down.
See? Okay, so Sai just learned you can talk to the people in carts and they give you information.
Ooh, you have a map which may be useful. Okay. How do you access the map, though?
Start, I think?
Sai just got a key. Oh, that's good. And single villagers. Yeah, Sai is learning a lot. This is good.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
I love this game FAQs site explaining how the village works. It says the village plays somewhat like the castle, but on a much grander scale. That is a blatant lie. There is nothing. There's no similarity between the two. They're completely different game styles. So, game FAQs, I'm going to go ahead and say for the first time that you are blatantly wrong.
I would agree with that. So, I would say Sai's in first right now with the progress on, having keys and knowing that he can get information.
Yes.
Except, I don't know. June knows where.
Ooh.
Right, that's progress. That right there, knowing that you have to go down somewhere in there, south from where you're at, is where the house lives.
Where the house lives?
Yeah, the house is going to live there, and the girl will live there too. And the same with Sai. Sai has got that figured out too.
Good, but Sai needs keys. No keys left.
Sai.
The clock strikes 1 for Juna. Why can't you eat the dogs in town? That's my question.
Well, because you're supposed to pet the dogs.
Can you pet them?
No. This is a Nintendo game. Why do we...
Oh, Corndan. You can't say you're supposed to pet... Oh, Sai is a wolf! Ah.
Yeah, when you eat up people, you can turn into a wolf.
Oh, I love it. Okay, this game got even better. You don't pet the dog, you become the dog. Oh.
Okay,
oh my gosh, Big Mike has the map.
Well, I mean, everybody has the map.
Well, Big Mike actually looked at the map. And Juna has as well. It looks like you have to go into a house to check the map.
No, I think if they hit, like, start or select, right, they can do that.
I don't know. Big Mike and Juna went into a house to check the map. Oh no, Juna!
Well, because the guy told him.
Okay, Juna bit somebody, and this person is gonna guide them towards the house. This is good. Sai has found out that they need to go down to the south as well. Uh-oh. Okay. Is this map always the same every time you play?
This map is always the same. Okay. So the elements are random, like where Mina is randomized. Right, but the game itself, or the map itself, identical.
Okay. I love this music. It's so good.
And completely not applicable to this game at all.
It's perfect. Look, Dracula is a happy dude, okay? It's 100% fine. I promise, Corndan.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna take a look at game FAQs and see if it says anything about the map. Village, villagers, items, houses. Okay, the old man will actually show you the nearest building, animal, or other objects that are closest to the girl. So that's what the old man does. He just basically is like, yeah, I know a girl whose blood you want to suck. Go over here. X marks the spot. The blood spot. The spot to get blood.
But, I mean, they're all getting close to,
Yeah, Full Lizards has learned to talk to the people in carts as well. Or pulling the carts. Everybody is learning. I think we're going to see some full game overs in a little bit, though.
Quite possibly.
Just because of time. A lot of time is passing. Sai has found Mina. Sai moves into the lead.
That's in first.
Nice. He's so happy. See, the music 100% is appropriate for this Dracula.
Well, and so now we're on to the next state, which is more of the same, except now things are just harder.
Oh, it's so hard. I mean, it's also hard if you jump to your death. That doesn't help. Yeah, I'm worried that Full Lizards is gonna run out of time. That's the biggest thing. Full Lizards got to this section first, but took the longest to actually learn what to do.
Yes.
We didn't expect to have a puzzle game on our hands today. Now, remember everybody, the stakes are high for this match. Whoever takes first moves into the bracket and everybody else is eliminated.
Yes.
This is the last group stage. Kind of exciting to say that, Cornet. We're going to move into the really fun stuff.
And that's why we, right? It's brutal, which means that's why we had to give it out.
Yeah.
Right? And this game doesn't look like it's supposed to be brutal, right? It just looks like...
I feel like people hate this a lot more than I do. I love this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's terrible, but I feel like it is definitely not as bad as, like, people make it out to be.
Yeah. Sai is a little bit frustrated with this boulder. Not much you can do when it's just gonna destroy you.
Yep.
Have I played this? I feel like I've played a little bit of this. I've watched it a lot.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's legit. I think it's a legitimately fun. I think it would be kind of an annoying speed run. The castle bits are set, but the village is not. So there's a lot of RNG that goes into it.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, good games aren't always fun. Bad games aren't always unenjoyable. This is a bad game that I personally enjoy a lot. But it's fine if you don't enjoy it. I don't know. Everybody has their... When it comes to bad games, everybody's sort of has their own taste for what they enjoy to play. Yeah, you'll see that in the community. There are some games that people really jive with and decide they want to learn speedruns of, or games that people really hate and then they decide to learn speedruns of and actually enjoy it in the end, or games that people just never play again because it's absolute hatred.
Like Proton John and Deadly Towers.
Yeah. Good old Deadly Towers. Do-do-do. Oh my gosh, I love this Corndan. Like, I can't get enough of this music. It's just perfect in every way.
It is. It's really good.
Okay, I think we'll have to see if that works later on. Just what I was playing with. Remember, everybody, there's a special surprise after the match.
There is.
You don't want to run away. Probably. We've got less.
I mean, you might want to run away, but you would want to run away from everything else we've done. So
yeah, that's fair enough.
So if you're still here, then you clearly want to see this.
By the way, it looks like Full Lizards is back to the beginning of the game, Big Mike as well. Because they know how to get through the first castle, that's not the biggest setback. It's just getting through the town is going to be a huge pain again. You know, somebody should play this at my funeral. Because it's about the undead. Maybe it'll bring me back.
Well, are you a Dracula?
I mean, probably.
I mean, I think that's the important part, right? Like, if you're a Dracula, then playing this will bring you back.
Okay. I mean, there's only one way to find out. Just play the music.
Well, yes. I mean, but if Tina were here, Tina would agree with me.
Yeah. Oh, Tina, stop going on your travels around the world and come back so you can give out bad video games for us. Oh no, Full Lizards unleashed the spider. Oh, the spider's just wrecking everybody.
Yeah, the spider is probably one of the best.
I love the spider. Like, not normally. I normally don't love spiders. Okay, Full Lizard just threw a sword at a lady and then sucked her blood. That's a pretty effective way to deal with the ladies.
Well, yeah, I mean... So is Sai back on Castle 1? I believe Sai is still on the same castle. I believe they're on Castle 2.
Although it looks a lot like Castle 1.
It does.
It looks exactly the same as Castle 1. I don't know. Ah.
Maybe Sai started over thinking that they had issues, right, with Castle 2.
It's possible, yeah. Like, I do think this is Castle 1. There is a school just south of the girl. Well, thank you, old man. That literally is not helpful at all. Dude. Yeah. I love that. Wow, you're doing good. That was great. Sai paused and it said round 2. Sai is on the second castle. It just looks exactly like the first castle. What? Well, maybe Dracula only has one castle and he changes the way, like, the traps are laid out. I mean, that would make sense, right?
Good. Yeah, I mean, I think the castle gets more complex, but it's still kind of ish the same.
Kusogr4nde, I'm wondering, if you had a castle, how would you keep it this clean? Like, you'd have to hire people.